Thank you very much, Mr. Sridhar, for that wonderful introduction. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, parents and teachers, respectable principal sir, Honorable J ma'am, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2015. Before I begin my speech, I would like to specially thank my grandparents for being able to attend today's graduation day. I would also like to express all of our sorrows that our dear friend and classmate, Jubair, cannot be graduating with us this year. Due to an unforeseen illness, he was not able to write the exam and will be writing them next year. But still, Jubair, on behalf of the entire class, I want you to know this, that no matter how you graduate, no matter when you graduate, you are one of us, one of the class of 2015. Today I have had the opportunity to think and reflect about our time at IISJ. And as I was doing so, I came to think of time, about how time flies by so fast that there's never any enough of it. Although I came to IISJ 11 years ago, it feels like it's been only 11 days. And yet, here we are, standing on this graduation stage, wearing these long gowns and all ready to complete our last official day of high school. I came here in 2004 when I was just in second grade. 11 memorable years have passed since then, and I was amongst one of the first students to have come here. I have seen the school grow from 70 to 700 students, while the school has seen me grow from 70 to 170 centimeters. As I moved from my lower classes to my upper classes, I came to realize that my classmates were compassionate, they were upbeat, they were curious, respectful, and highly talented people. IISJ has been a place of growth for the class of 2015, as we have been given very rich opportunities in an amazing environment. Everything ranging from being in the student council to going to the United States for a history competition, or rebuilding the garden behind our classroom, to visiting so many universities and so many symposiums. Now that my speech is oriented so much towards time, this question keeps coming back to my mind. How do we slow it down? How do we slow down time so that we can get measure of control? Well, people way smarter than me, or in fact anyone in this room, have been trying to understand the mystery of time since time began. And after a lot of thinking, I have come to realize that no, you can't slow down time, at least not philosophically. But you can definitely make it count. You can make each and every passing moment be cherishable, be memorable, be rememberable, all by saying thank you. True, it takes a little extra time to say thanks, but it's okay, because that's how we can let the people know what they mean to us, that we don't take them for granted. Our parents, our teachers, our classmates, they do so much for us every day. And as I have tried to articulate what everything has meant to me, all I can say is thanks. Thanks for being there. Mr. Sridhar, our wonderful homeroom teacher, has always kept us really happy. If there was anything we wanted to tell him, or anything we needed, he was always there, always approachable. The examples he used to explain in class, to explain a few topics, were just hilarious. We all loved how he would compare the nature of electrons and protons to our day-to-day activities. Mr. Suresh is a teacher, very unique in his ways. He has a very convincing voice, and pretty loud at the same time. If he's teaching on the 4th floor, the 3rd floor students will definitely get to know he's there. Jokes apart, Mr. Suresh is a teacher who has awoken my passion for science and technology. He has shown us that there is so much more beyond these books. I can still recall all those discussions we have had in class about time travel and black holes. Now when I talk about time, it is only fit I mention Miss Vinita. Out of all the teachers who have taught us in our 12th grade, I have known her the longest. She taught me in my 4th and 5th grade. Then she taught us in our 10th grade, and well, now in our 12th grade. Apart from teaching us how to integrate and differentiate rational functions, she also taught us how to enjoy it. Miss Vinita has given us a new outlook on mathematics. Those every week tests by Ms. Vinita were a bit tiring, true, but in the end, they were well worth it. Apart from being an amazing teacher, Ms. Vinita was an amazing friend to all of us also. Mr. Reshmi has taught us programming like none other. She was incredibly supportive in my goal for developing an artificially intelligent tic-tac-toe game, and she has guided us throughout our courses. Mr. Reshmi would occasionally give us life lessons and tell us how to go about life and what to expect in our future. Pia ma'am has always been very supportive. We would look forward to English classes with her. Several times we would be sent on a quest to either recover her famous pink shoulder bag or we would suddenly start discussing about ISIS. Apart from the teachers who have taught us in our 12th grade, my speech would be incomplete without mentioning the teachers who have still made a considerable effect in our lives. Mr. Ted. If it wasn't for Mr. Ted bringing back the student council, I don't know what I would have been doing all these years. It is also because of Mr. Ted that we got such an amazing opportunity to go to the United States. He has also been incredibly supportive and helpful in my college applications, all the way from proofreading my essays to helping me for my interviews. Coach, everyone's favorite. He taught me how to be a leader. He showed me responsibility. He taught me how to survive in the adult world, as he likes to call it. I can remember this one time when Coach had asked me to prepare the score sheet for sports day. I did as he directed, came to school the next day, and well, I had emailed it to myself. So in the morning I called him, went to the computer lab, switched on the computer, and was all ready to show it to him. But then to our shock, the internet was not working. I casually told him, "It's alright, Coach, I'll show it to you tomorrow." Oh, but he was furious. He told me that what I had done was enough to get fired from a job. At that moment, I wasn't able to understand. I mean, it's the internet's fault, right? But then he explained it to me. I should have brought a backup. I should have mailed it to someone else who has Wi-Fi in their phones. I should have saved it in a cloud service. And since then, I have realized, yes, what he told me was true. In this fall, we will encounter entirely new groups of people with whom we have had no history. Each of us will make a new start in a new place. We're entering college in an amazing position. We have been given rich opportunities in a safe and happy environment, and for that reason I believe we can overcome any challenge that comes to us. And we should, because if we don't, we are wasting our potential. No matter what our dream is for the future, we can get there with the determination, the dedication, and focus that we have learned here at this very high school. So class of 2015, it's time. It's time to let it go. It's time to see what we can do. It's time to test our limits and break through. We have learned what is right and what is wrong. We have learned to follow rules. And now, let's go out there in the adult world, and prove ourselves. Before I conclude my speech, I would like to share a secret with all of you. IISJ, the school, has been gifting me a pair of shoes with each passing year. I wear the shoes of responsibility whenever I have to take up the role of a leader. I wear the shoes of strength whenever I embark on a journey. I wear the shoes of patience whenever I have to interact with my juniors. And now, I will always carry the shoes of memories to keep reminding me of our amazing time at IISJ. Congratulations, graduates, we did it. Thank you very much, everyone.